Train up your child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The Bible reminds us that training a child requires intentional guidance, and that begins with interaction. So today's lesson, we are going to talk about why your child needs interaction more than the screens. I know most of the parents, you have noticed that your child is glued to a screen most of the day. What if I told you that a few minutes of real interaction could change their language, their creativity, and their emotional growth? Because I know in this era right now, most of the parents, they believe that if a child is glued to the screen, maybe in the educational videos, that is good. No, that is not really the case. Real interaction, social interaction, is mandatory for the child to grow emotionally, and his or her creativity will be boosted, and also the speech. There are those who have delayed speech. So today we are going to dive in, and we are going to talk about what is required of our children. So why interaction matters. You know, children, they thrive on interaction. That is, talking to them, reading to them, and playing. This develops their language, their creativity, and their emotional bonding. You know, too much screen time can slow speech development, reducing creativity, and it also affects emotional bonding. And yet, many of us struggle to know how to help our children to stay away from devices. So, these devices, as much as we are in an era where most of the families right now, it's not like in the beginning, where we didn't have the televisions, we didn't have anything to watch. So most of the interactions in our ages, we used to play with kids around, we used to play with the dirt up and down. But right now, most of the children even are not exposed to the environment. They are just stuck inside the environment with their screens, with their phones, and that is really not helping them to grow their language, to develop their language, to develop their creativity and their emotional bonding. Like that, it's depriving of what their brains can do at the end of it all. So, like, let us link this to this. There is the theory that I had explained earlier in one of the in one of my videos, the Vygotsky's social cultural theory. And what does it say? Like, let me just begin with, here is the good news. Like, children thrive on interaction. Even simple things like talking during meals, reading a short story, or playing together can make a huge difference. According to Vygotsky, social theory, kids learn best through social interactions and guidance. Screen alone cannot replace this connection, not at all. So it is best for you as parents to always interact with your child. You know, right now we are in the era where even you are at home, then a child is also doing his or her things on the screen. Like the child is not coming to you like, I want, mom, I want this, mom, I want this, I want us to play. Right now it's not there. Like, you as a parent, most of you will be like, no, go and do your things, I'm very busy. No, right now you should at least spend time with your child, like have a conversation with him or her, so that you can help the child to grow his cognitivity, like, so that he can also develop his language. So what should we do? What should you parents do? So the practice, like, let's try, even though it is today, dedicate at least 20 to 30 minutes a day to focused interaction. Talk, play, laugh, and respond to quizzes, because you will be amazed at how quickly they learn and grow. Huh? So today, even try and make sure, like, when you come home, like, try and start, maybe even talk to your child, maybe read a story, because that is one of the most important things. Right now, most of the kids are glued to the televisions, maybe to the screens, and they don't know the importance of of reading. Some even don't know that there is story reading. So, like, try and interact with your child, because if you help them with reading, even it will also improve their sleep. They will understand the language better, they will interact better. So in today's lesson, we were talking about why children need interaction more than the screens. Then what should we do now? So today, put the screen aside, even if it's for 30 minutes, and just interact. You will notice the smiles, the words, the curiosity. It's best invented in your child's future, because right now, once you interact with them, when you begin earlier, because in most of the theories that I have been talking about, they all are centered to a child. So it's better for you to interact, play with your child, read to your child, ask questions, and the children will be curious to understand. But now, do not give your child a lot of screen time. No, like, reduce the time so that it will help him or her to develop fully, so that the brain can also be exposed to the environment, and the child will understand more about the real life situations. So this is what, and in the next lesson, we are going to talk also about simple ways to reduce screen time without arguments. Otherwise, thank you, and please subscribe to my YouTube and like the video. Thank you.